All right, we're back at it. Same spot. Here's Dwayne. There's Gene. We have our first good find. You guys are going to see it, I'm sure, right after the intro.
Well, I had a beautiful 2120 here, real solid and repetitive. And I could see a round thing right here. That's a coin. Let's see what we got. I can't really see anything on it right away. Nothing's stepping out. It feels pretty old. Let's see what we see. It's a copper or something like that. Some kind of a penny, I would say. Let me clean it up and then come show you whenever I figure out what it is.
Casing number 1. Probably find a bunch of this stuff today.
Well, here's my coin. It is, in fact, a wheat cent from America. 1 penny. I believe it says 1925 on there. It's really difficult to see. If it turns out to be anything different, I'll let you know. Awesome. Great start.
All right. So, last video. Found little pieces of bell here and there. This time I think I found the top part. Check it out. All right, here we go. An 86. Boom. There it is. Look at that thing. That's the iron clacker. It's the whole top part of that bell. That's incredible. All right, to the next. Right, here's this bell. I was wrong. This is not the one that Dwayne and I, same hole. Check it out. Like a puzzle piece.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Well, that's what broke it, so.
That's awesome.
Must have broken and they threw it down.
Yep.
Or cracked. Probably cracked and they threw it down or something like that.
Fits together like a puzzle piece.
Yeah, amazing.
Wow. That's awesome.
Might even lay there on the ground for years and then run over with a skidder or something, cutting the woods off.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's 2 different bells we have found pieces out here. Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing.
I've never found one with the clacker still in it. Cool. Right beside that bell, right underneath this tree that's fallen. Was in high number, but old iron to do that. Look at there, it's an old hoe. That's awesome. Sweet. To the next.
81 here.
I'm in Cincy full tones now. The Deus II and the Nox don't like to play together. And so whenever Gene's hunting with me, I have to hunt in something different. I usually hunt in Jethro, which is a custom setting, but Cincy FT seems to do a little better. Huh. What a minute. Boy. Oh my word.
Is it another bell?
No.
What is it?
I'm a puzzle man today.
Oh my goodness, didn't even tell me it goes right under that hoe. Oh my goodness.
It's just, I think it's the piece of the hoe that broke off.
Oh yeah, okay, yes it is, yeah. The other half of it.
Something like this, maybe, I don't know. That's
kind of what it looks like, yeah.
But it's round iron that sounded perfect in the holes in 81. Cool find.
Well, Dad just found a gardening hoe. And right here I got a scratchy signal, but I decided to give it a whirl. And I've got myself an axe head. Wow. Look how worn down on this end over here. Real heavy. Solid as can be. On to the next.
This next find might be the height of irony. I used my shovel to dig up an old shovel. Looks like it would have been for a fireplace, honestly.
All right, well, I'm out here in the middle of these woods near some cellar holes and stuff like that. I found an old gear for a pocket watch or clock or something like that. Really cool. These flies are eating me up, but I'm surviving. To the next.
A lot of times when I find things, especially in the woods, I try to think, how did they lose that, right? This next one, there's no doubt about it. The reason why this was in the ground is because it broke. It's an axe head. It was at least 10 inches deep. And it is broken. So now, no doubt it broke while they're chopping logs out here, and they just said, well, that's it. Threw it down and moved on with the day. All right, to the next. Okay, got an 85, 86. Haven't even pinpointed it, just verified that it's out. Here's it. All right. Don't really know what that is. It's ringing a bell. Oh, it is a valve stem. I think it's part of a valve stem. Oh, no doubt. It's part of a Model T valve stem. Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay. So now we found stuff from the 1800s. This is the early 1900s. The 1920s. Oh yeah. That's what that's going to be. That's hollow through there. That is the end of the valve stem. Sweet. So many things that we find are just so delicate. So delicate. This next find, it broke as I'm getting it out of the hole, but I'm pretty sure it's an old piece of jewelry. It was a 63, and it was from way down. Here it is. You see the stones? This part right here broke. But I think that's an old brooch. It's really decorative. Very cool. All right, to the next. I wasn't going to show you any more brass casings, but this one came out of the hole like this. It's probably going to fall apart in my bag, but it's two different casings kind of smashed together. Over time, I guess they just got pushed into each other. We'll see if they stay together. As someone who used the Knox for a couple of years, that's a pretty sound.
23, 22.
It's
Solid, small.
Let's see what we got.
That
Big
big
one
one
here. It's let's tribute to the metal detecting channel. Zooming in.
Oh, button.
Nice.
I think it's a button or something like that. What in the world is this thing? Small round copper, which is I guess what you're going for, you know.
Oh, there's holes in the bottom of it. See this? All those little holes? Cool, we'll see what we can find.
Okay, so there's like copper and then something we can't really tell what it is, some hard material, and then underneath it more copper. See? We think it's a rivet for leather, like a horse saddle or something to go on an animal or something like that. Seems like it's probably leather in there because it's not green.
Good find. My next find, I figured would be iron, by the way it sounded, but we've been digging up cool iron today. It's an iron spoon handle. Very cool. To the next. Since I am right next to the cellar hole, I am digging up everything. All right, isn't that incredible? Man, I've watched people find cellar holes and dig at them for a long time, and I've never been able to dig near one. I'm loving this. I found a 4-leaf clover, kind of. Any ideas what they would use this for? All right, and Gene found.
Something to
Okay.
go on a stick.
Hey, that looks like a control arm off of a car. I'm not kidding. Like probably an old Model T or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Like the suspension.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. That's crazy. We'll have to look that up.
Wheel to the axle.
Yeah, to the next. All right, 22. There is a ton of iron in this area. But again, right close to the cellar hole.
Doesn't sound like iron, but
We're digging it all.
there it is.
Oh,
Brass. Talk to like a mason jar. Real thin.
nice.
Some kind of an animal making a weird call. What is that?
Anybody know?
Well, I'm digging right here. I got a harmonica reed plate. There's a couple of pieces in here, actually. There's 2 pieces on top of one another. There's more signals, though, so let's keep going and see if we can dig something else out of here. That's awesome.
Next up, right next to a tree root, gigantic buckle. Okay, to the next. All right, next signal, another reed plate. When I get home, I'll see if this matches up with the full one that I found the other day. Because it wasn't too far away. I believe it was just up over that way. The first cellar hole's down here. So Gene's through the woods over there trying to get rid of the black flies. He said, man, this really makes me think about Brad and Green Mountain Detecting. Not too far from him. He's in Vermont. We're up here in New Brunswick. To the next. Not exactly sure what this next find goes to, but it could have been several different things. It's just small, thin brass cap of some kind. Farming equipment. Something decorative in the house. Don't know. To the next.
Down here in this hole, I had a 20, and I saw it pop out almost immediately. It's this. It was covered in dirt, so I took like 5-10 minutes to carefully clean it out. It's very brittle. This is the top to an oil lamp. So that's pretty cool. This is where the adjuster would have come out. So, yeah, it's really awesome. Old find, a lot of 20s era stuff. So, to the next.
Right here beside this tree. Okay, so let me just show you. This big piece of metal, modern, it was leaned up against that tree over here. And so I just picked it up and threw it all the way and started swinging around the tree. And there at the base of the tree, remember earlier I found a valve stem cover? This is a Ford hubcap. And Gene walks up with a nice piece of pottery. Nice. It's our first piece, I think, since we've been here today.
Yeah, that's a sweet find.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, almost intact. Well, it's all there. Just got to.
That one piece was bent back when I pulled it out, I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
You say you found a valve stem cover in here?
Valve stem cover. Had a 91, the foundation for the house right there, cellar hole. Had a 91 after that hubcap. That's going to be for a mantle clock, most likely. That's awesome. To the next. Digging for an 86. Opened up the hole, it dropped down, pulled out a nail and thought, that's it. Went back over the hole, 86 was still there. Right there it is, I think. A toe tap. Cool. To the next.
Down here I had a weird signal, but I decided to dig it anyways. And sometimes that pays off, digging up iron. This is a half of a horseshoe here. Pretty cool. Nice old artifact. To the next.
I'm ending the day in the field where we started. Right here, right where I found the pewter spoon handle from previous dig and the 2 large cents from the previous dig. Another pewter handle. Incredible. I'm gonna keep digging right here. It was an iron tone. Lots of iron in the hole. So maybe this is where they had a dump. I don't know. To the next. Listen to these crows. All right, we're gonna make this quick. These flies are crazy right now, but this might be the last time we get to dig with Dwayne. So we just wanted to say thank you very much, Dwayne. We really appreciate it. Found a lot of good stuff today. Had a lot of fun. So hopefully he was talking one day, next time we get to come back up here, maybe he'll have a new spot. So what an incredible day. God's beauty, His creation, and some good fun with friends.